And with that, we bring in West Virginia's Governor Patrick Morrisey, who met with Sergeant Wolf's family at the hospital this weekend. Governor Morrisey, thank you for being here, and sincere condolences to everyone involved here, to these families.
Well, thank you, Martha.
Absolutely. It's good to have you with us. You know, give us a little sense of your visit at the hospital over the weekend. I heard you speak about it a little bit earlier this morning.
Absolutely. So first, obviously what the families have been going through and what the guardsmen, the folks in the unit have been going through has been absolutely horrendous. And yet there's so much positive energy and spirit that flows with everyone who's been at the hospital, because they know that they're taking the parents' wishes to heart. There's so many people that are just praying and trying to lift up Andrew to help him survive in this incredible fight. And so while we're dealing with a very, very scary situation, I can tell you that there's so much positive energy that's rubbing off on Andrew right now. And I think that the mom and the dad are encouraging more and more prayer. And so on one hand, it's very, very difficult. On the other hand, it's incredibly powerful and moving to see that miracles may be occurring. And at minimum right now, while he's still in a very serious condition, we have some positive news, and that's certainly very well received by everyone involved.
For him, you know, we heard Jeanine Pirro in D.C. ask everyone to pray for these families at Thanksgiving. Our family did that. I know families all across the country are praying for these individuals, Sarah Beckstrom, who has passed, and Andrew Wolf, who is hanging in there, and we all hope that there will be a miraculous recovery for him. I want to play this from Kristi Noem, the DHS secretary, on Sunday on NBC. Watch.
We believe he was radicalized since he's been here in this country. We do believe it was through connections in his home community and state, and we're going to continue to talk to those who interacted with him, who were his family members, talk to them. So far, we've had some participation, but anyone who has information on this needs to know that we will be coming after you and we will bring you to justice.
So what are you learning about what happened here? This person worked at the highest levels of the CIA in Afghanistan and was brought here in gratitude, really, for that help. What went wrong here, Governor?
Listen, I know that the federal investigation is going to reveal many of those facts, but I was actually encouraged when President Trump said there needed to be a revisitation of the whole vetting system. Look, Martha, I think over a multi-year period, as millions of undocumented aliens came in, and as there were loopholes that were created through asylum and other tools to let more people stay, that there are a lot of very dangerous people that are here. And it's important to take a time out, to do a pause, to do a new vetting system, to look at all the people that have come in and say, what's going on? Do we really know about all the people that came in over the years? So I can't speak to the specific circumstances in this case, but most certainly we need to do a very thorough review. And I think President Trump's call for more vetting and a pause is absolutely the correct thing to do.
I hear what you're saying, Governor. The sheer numbers and the chaos that surrounded the exit from Afghanistan and bringing people here, the sheer numbers mean it is very difficult to vet properly, and we saw that across the border as well, and that's why we have a lot of criminals who are being removed from the country and repeat offenders in many cases. But anyway, I want to thank you for being here, and I know you're going to keep us up to date on Andrew Wolf as we continue to pray for him, and we pray for Sarah Beckstrom and her family as well. Governor Morrisey, thank you very much. Good to see you again,
thank you so much, and let's keep those prayers coming for Andrew and to lift Sarah's soul up.
Thank you. Thanks, Governor. Be well.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.